Absolutely. I just want to make sure you understand this. So it's extremely important in accounting that you know what fits with what. Okay? So in other words, if I ask you to post to the trading stock, né? And I ask you, you must now do the T account for trading stock. Now when you start your T account like this, now you ask yourself the question, I know debit is left, credit is right. There's no way about that. It's always like that. So now I ask myself, is trading stock a debt, or a click account? So now I go, look, what is trading stock? So now I ask myself, is it a capital? No, it's not. Is it a drawings? No, it's not. Is it an asset? Yes, it is. An asset is a debt, meaning it will increase on the debit side. So what does that mean? If I set up my trading stock account, it means that the plus would be on the debit side and the minus on the credit side. That's the first thing I know. So whenever I do anything like buy stock that makes my stock more, I will write it on the debit side. Let's go look at sales. Let's say I do sales. So I know debit and credit never changes because it means left and right. So now I ask myself, is it a capital? No. Is it a drawings? No. Is it an asset? No. Is it a liability? No. Is it an income? Yes. An income is a click, meaning it plus on the credit side. Meaning, if my sales increase now, I will write it on the credit side. So can you see how this is basically helping me? Okay, now the next exercise, which is exercise 4, they are asking me to classify things in the balance sheet and the nominal section. So I just want you to quickly write this down somewhere. So your balance sheet section, basically it will always be your capital, drawings, assets, and liabilities. Right. Your nominal section is going to be your income and expenses. And if I say income less expense, what do I get? If I say my income less my expense is so much, what does that mean? Okay, let me explain. If I say to you, my income was 30 and my expenses was 10, what can I calculate? Yes. Oh, thank you. So let's answer the question again. If I say my income is 30, my expenses is 10, what can I calculate? Just take a guess. My income is 30, my expenses is 10. What can I calculate?
Expense.
I have my expenses, it's 10. Oh. Yes. What can I calculate? My profit. The difference between these two is my profit.
Oh.
So can you see, your nominal section is everything to do with things that has an influence on my profit. Okay. So now let's go back here. Did you finish writing that? Okay. Now, if I look at this, I ask myself, so I'm going to make a little note for myself on this. I'm going to say balance sheet is capital, drawings, assets, liabilities. Nominal is income and expense. So now I say, what is sales? Sales is an income, so it's nominal. What is stationery? Stationery is an expense, so it's nominal. Quickly do the rest. Let's go. So now I say equipment. Let me take a ruler. Ooh, guts. Equipment is an asset, so it's a balance sheet. Capital is a balance sheet. Drawings is a balance sheet. Creditors is a liability, so it's a balance sheet. Wages is an expense, so it's a balance sheet. Ah, you see some of you are awake. It's a nominal, ne? Yeah. Rent income, they tell you it's an income, so it's a nominal. Bank is an asset, so it's a balance sheet. Cost of sales is an expense, so it's a nominal. Petty cash is a, what is cash always? Balance sheet. Why? What is it? It's always a weight. Look at the 4 that I show you. Which of those 4 petty cash is always? Asset. Do you owe petty cash to someone? Okay, then you must think what you say. Okay, you guys, don't start. Next one. Debtors control is a asset, so it's a balance sheet. Vehicles is a asset, so it's a balance sheet. Rent expense is a expense, so it's a nominal. Cash float is a asset, so it's a balance sheet. Packing material. I just need you to see this. Everything that's cash, my petty cash, my cash float, my bank. Cash is a asset because it's money. And money, we all love money. So packing material is an expense, so it's a nominal. Salary is an expense. It's an income for the person who gets the salary. But remember, we are the business, so we are paying the salary, so it's an expense. Land and buildings is an asset, so it's a balance sheet. Fee, they tell you it's an income, so it's a nominal. And trading stock is an asset, so it's a balance sheet. Right. Can we please just calm down? So now I want us to go to the next page. Next page, can you see exercise 6? So in exercise 6, they give me here a CRJ and a CPJ. Now I want you to quickly go and write for me the balance sheet and nominal accounts. So let's quickly see. Analysis isn't an account. Analysis of receipts is just an extra column to put all the money together for the day. So it's your cash register actually, it's your till. What is bank? A B or a N? A B. What is sales? A B or a N? What is cost of sales? A B or a N? I want you to write this in. I don't see you writing. What is capital? A B or a N? What is commission? A B or a N? And now, if you don't know, what's the word after commission? Income. And income is always a N. And there I see it twice. Okay. Now, let's do it. Yes. No, ma'am, what? Oh, okay. So let's do it at the CPJ. In the CPJ, my bank is still a balance sheet. What is trading stock? It's also a balance sheet. Nay. Now, Can you see, if you go to the next page, we have a general ledger. Now, first of all, I need you to see that the general ledger is for BB traders, right? So, I am going to here at the top, okay, after I write today's date, 7 March, I'm going to say general ledger of BB traders, and I want you to underline it. And you're going to underline it, and the balance sheet section you're going to underline. And now I ask you, when I go back to these journals, what B's did I see? Can you see there's 3 B's? There's bank, capital, and
trading stock.
so we're going to open up bank, capital, trading stock. Can we stop this now? Thank you. And I know all 3 of them are B, so I make bank sommer B1, capital B2, stock B3. Now my dead and click comes into play, right? Because I say to you, what is bank, dead or click? Dead, because it's an asset, so it's a plus and it's a minus. Wait, what can't you see? Okay, what is capital? A dead or a click? Click, so where does the plus go? Credit.
Out of the bag.
What is trading stock? A dead or a click? It's a dead. So it's a plus minus. It's plus on the debit side. Now I just want to show you this in a test. In a test. So you can say here, this is an asset.
Yes.
This is a owner's equity. And this is a asset. So in a test, you get a mark for writing that, for the plus minus, and for the B. Can you see I haven't even started posting, and you can already get 3 marks per account. I haven't even started posting. Okay. Now, same go. I want you now to do the same with the nominal section. Go look how many N's and go put the N's here. I look at this, I can see the first nominal I wrote here was sales, cost of sales, commission, and that's the only nominals, ne? So we go put in sales, cost of sales, and commission. And you see there is 2 extra things that we're not going to use. We're not going to use those ones. And so I make sales. I know it's a nominal 1, nominal 2, nominal 3. Okay? Sales is a dead or a click. What is sales? Is sales an asset? Is it a liability? Is it an income? So is it a dead or a click? Click. What is cost of sales? A dead or a click? A dead. Why? Because it's a what? Expense. So it plus on the debit side. What is commission? Income. Dead or click? Click. So it plus on the credit side. And you know what? These things